Hello and welcome to Zootastic. I'm Mark and I'm absolutely thrilled to take you on another journey into the fascinating world of our amazing animal residents today. And today we're mentally traveling to the rocky landscapes of Africa and the Middle East, or rather, we're visiting one of the most curious and fluffy mammals right here at the Allwetter Zoo Muenster in Germany. Hold on tight, it's going to be small, it's going to be cuddly, and definitely a master of hiding. We're talking about the Cape Hyrax. With its stocky body, round ears, and a surprising resemblance to a guinea pig, it's a real exceptional creature. But what exactly makes this little rock dweller so unique and its life so special? So let's take a closer look. The Cape Hyrax is a truly impressive mammal. It's about the size of a rabbit and has a compact body with short, powerful legs and an only rudimentary tail. Its fur is dense and varies in different shades of brown depending on its habitat. On its back there's a prominent colored patch that surrounds a gland and is used for communication. Its feet are not adapted for digging, but for climbing on rock faces. The soles are rubbery and can secrete moisture, which gives them a suction cup-like grip on smooth surfaces, and that's really ingenious. And these fascinating mammals come from the rocky and dry regions of Africa and the Middle East. They live in rock crevices, caves, and under rubble, where they find protection from predators. They are diurnal and spend their time basking in the sun because they cannot regulate their body temperature very well on their own. But they do live in colonies of up to 80 animals, which consists of several family units. Imagine such a large family living together in the rocks. That's an unforgettable sight that reflects the social structure of these animals. But what makes the relationship of these little animals so astonishing? And this is one of the most fascinating facts about the Cape Hyrax. Although it looks like a guinea pig, its closest living relatives are actually elephants and manatees. Yep, you heard that right, the massive elephants. This surprising relationship can be explained by shared anatomical features such as a similar food structure and the internal testicles of the males. The tusks of the elephants also correspond to the continuously growing incisors of the Hyrax. And a truly super interesting fact about the Cape Hyrax is how it spends its day. Although it's diurnal, it spends most of the time doing nothing. It spends only about 5% of its time foraging for food. The rest consists of sunbathing and resting. And I know exactly what Cthulhu will say to that one. And this behavior serves to save energy, as their metabolism is not very efficient. When they sunbathe, they often do so in groups, so they can keep each other warm and to watch out for potential predators. And this combination of laziness and social vigilance is a clever survival strategy. But what do these small rock dwellers actually eat? The Cape Hyrax is a herbivore. It feeds on grasses, herbs, leaves, fruits, and tree bark. And interestingly, they can digest plants that would be poisonous to most other animals. And their diet also helps them meet most of their fluid needs. At the Allwetter Zoo Muenster, the Hyraxes naturally receive a diet specifically tailored to their needs, consisting of free vegetables, hay, and pellets, and this not only keeps them healthy, but also mimics their natural diet as closely as possible. And they are truly resilient and adaptable members of their ecosystem. Unfortunately, the Cape Hyrax also faces some challenges in its natural habitat. Although the species as a whole is not threatened, they are endangered by habitat loss and hunting in some regions. And zoological gardens like the Allwetter Zoo Muenster in Germany offer us the opportunity to experience these impressive animals up close. They help us learn more about the unique biodiversity of Africa and to understand why the protection of these special mammals is so important. And in the zoo, you can observe the Hyraxes in a kind of gigantic terrarium that mimics their rocky home. So just spend some time in front of the enclosure. They often sit together on rocks and sunbath, and you have the good it was really good timing because you even can see a lot of small ones. It was 7 kids they had this year. And it's incredibly exciting and fascinating at the same time to observe these small yet so astonishing animals. But that's already it for today on Zootastic from the Allwetter Zoo Muenster, and I hope you enjoyed this little dive into the life of the Cape Hyrax. And I'm always fascinated to see them. They are so fun as well. And I look forward to welcoming you again next time for another very special animal. See you soon and stay animalistically curious.